Welcome everyone for today's presentation. It has been really an amazing week, and I want to welcome each of every one of you in this place. Tonight I want to do what we called a total review of RoyuQ bot. If you are joining us for the first time today, I think you will have a much better advantage because I want to explain what this RoyuQ is all about and how we can engage in it and start trading. Now, RoyuQ is just simply an artificial robot. Now, what does this robot helps you to do? This robot gives you an opportunity to trade cryptocurrency without risk or without loss. Now, this robot is so much designed that it has opened our eyes in the opportunities that is in cryptocurrencies. This amazing robot help you to use the method of dollar cost per average to trade for you. In other words, it helps you to engage in the market based on the instruction you gave on the robot. Now, this robot cannot trade for you on its own without you instructing the robot what to do. Now, it's amazing that while you have instructed the robot on a particular assignment and you felt like you want to make changes while the assignment is going on, this robot is amazing that you can still change the information and the robot will automatically follow your information. Now, you need to know that this is a piece of instrument that is like an apprentice in your hand. It is like someone who has a shop and you put an apprentice and you tell him the prices of the goods in the shop, and you tell the apprentice what prices he's going to sell each of the goods for you. And you went on your own journey, expecting that when you return back, the apprentice would have made some sales and made some profit for you, and account for you and make sure that you did not incur any loss. Now, you might believe with me that most times, most of the apprentices will steal your money. They will sell some of the things even while you are not around, and they're not going to keep the complete money for you. But here comes a perfect bot that will do the same work for you effortlessly. Now, without having to steal your money or hide some of your profit. Now, it is much very valuable using this amazing robot to trade cryptocurrency more than every other robot that we have seen out there. RoyuQ has proven very efficient and very productive in this trading aspect. Before, most of the bots that we have in the market, when you do your trading, it take losses when the trade go below your stop loss. But now comes a bot that gives you an option to take a loss by a decision, not by the bot arrangement. Just like most of the bots will be arranged, you have your stop loss, you take your profit, you have your first take profit position, your second take profit position. But this bot is arranged to help you decide when you want to exit the market, meaning whether the market is in profit or in loss. You still have automatic right to decide when to end the market by using this amazing little button here called sell. I can decide to quit from this market, not minding the loss or percentage floating percentage margin drop that I'm experiencing. I can go ahead and click sell and exit from this market and take my loss. But former bots that we have encountered before will not give you such an opportunity. While you are setting your market, you have to include your stop loss, where you want, if the market drop more than 3%, the bot should take the loss and stop the trade. But this bot has created an amazing opportunity because we find out that most times, even when the bot take your stop loss, that most market will rebound or reverse and start moving up trend. So thereby making it possible for you not to be losing all those money you were supposed to lose using bots that are using stop loss. Now, this little instrument, which is called RoyuQ, it is small but amazing and powerful. Now, right now, I'm going to be showing you, if you purchase this bot newly, most people, when they buy this bot and they copy thread or they do their thread settings, which I have already made available in my YouTube videos, you can do your manual thread setting, or you can go ahead and copy thread. Just like you see the screen, you could see that this particular bot is copying thread, and you could see, I think, about one market that is not copying thread, which is 1 inch. Okay, now, whether you set the thread by yourself or you set the thread using copy thread, most of the people have not truly understand how this market works. For instance, I had a lot of people saying, wow, I don't know, the floating loss in this bot is much more than the profit. And I had other people say, my money in my Binance is decreasing. I am making profit in the bot, but when I go to my Binance and I look at my Binance, my money is decreasing. Now, let me tell you the reason why we still have such a complaint. Now, probably maybe because these people have not come across us, they haven't played my videos, or they haven't been following our Zoom meetings. Now, I taught you in the last 2 Zoom meetings the secret of floating loss. I had that video in the YouTube. Go to play that video where I show you that floating loss is your real money. When you play that video, you will be able to understand how come the floating loss and what this floating loss all stand for. Like in that video, I taught you that every floating loss you see in this bot is your real money. These floating loss are paper loss. They are not real loss. They are still your real money. The floating loss simply means it is showing you that you have bought this bot. Maybe you bought this coin at $59, and right now this coin is at $49, meaning that the amount of money you invested, let's assume you invest $500 to buy these 59 pieces of coin, and right now it is at $49. Your money has dropped in to 420, meaning $80 out of the investment you invested has dropped down. Why? Because of the change of the price of the coin. Because the coin has moved from $59 down to $49. And because of the change of this price, what happened? The value of the coin has dropped $80. And that is when you come to your floating loss, you will see minus 44, minus 80, like you can see here, minus 75. What happened? Nothing else happened. The only thing is that the price of the market has dropped. In other words, what causes the price of the drop of the market? Liquidation. People who bought the coin, some of them who bought it much, much earlier, who had made profit from the coin, or sometimes because of the urgency in need of fund. For instance, somebody put all his fund in the thread to buy that particular coin, and all of a sudden he's in need of fund and he wants to make withdrawal from his fund. What happened? He sell his positions. If he had 1,000 or 3,000 pieces of the coin, what happened? He sell it back to USDT. And what will happen in the market when a large group of people have done this same type of transaction? The market, the value of the market will drop. The price of the market will drop. But despite the drop of the price of the market, you still have the quantity of the market that you bought. Let's assume you bought it for $59 and you bought 60 pieces. Even when the price moves from $59 down to $49, you still have the quantity of the 60 pieces you bought. It did not change. The only thing that changed is that in your Binance, the $500 you have has dropped $80 because the market price has dropped from $59 to $49, thereby making your money to remain $420. Now, where is the $80? When you look at the floating loss, you see the balance of where that money is. So every floating loss you see is your real money that is simply just in a paper loss, not a real loss, a paper loss. Why do I call it a paper loss? I call it a paper loss because the robot is only trying to show you what is going on in the market on the Binance. That's what the bot is trying to show you. And from our experience of trading, we have seen market that has dropped more than 90%. We have seen those market recover again and even did another 50% addition. We have seen market drop 50%, and we have seen those markets recover again and even do extra another 54 increase. So because we knew this one principle, no matter how much the market drop, it will rise again and outgrow the number. For instance, last year, June, when we were trading this robot, Bitcoin was sold at $28,000. Bitcoin. Last month, June, when we started trading the bot, Bitcoin was at this price. Now, currently, today, look at the price of Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is at $43. And mind you, last month, Bitcoin reaches all-time high of $69,000. Now, from $69,000, it has dropped down again, $43,000. Let's assume you bought Bitcoin, 5 pieces of Bitcoin at $69,000. And right now, the Bitcoin has dropped $43,000. What do you expect to see? The money in your Binance is supposed to be lesser, but the quantity of the Bitcoin you bought, the 5 pieces of the Bitcoin you bought, still remain 5 pieces. The only thing that happened is that the price has dropped. People who bought it maybe at $28,000 hold it, and when it gets $69,000, maybe they were not able to sell. But when it gets at the price of $43, maybe because of the urgency of money, when it is at $47, when it has $47, now most of them did what? Sell their Bitcoin. When they sell their Bitcoin, what happened? The price of Bitcoin continued to drop. Now, what will cause this Bitcoin again to rise? As more people get to know about cryptocurrency, as more people begin to adapt cryptocurrency, what do you think will happen? People will start buying this Bitcoin at 43,000. And why more people are buying it, putting in more of their capital to buy Bitcoin, what will happen? The price of Bitcoin will start going up. And what will happen? Even though the money in that person's Binance account has reduced because Bitcoin had reduced from $69,000 down to $43,000, the money will start increasing. Maybe the money in his account moved from 60,000 down to 65,000. All of a sudden, he will start seeing the money moving again back to 66,000, back to 67,000. As the price continues to increase, the money in his account continues to increase. Now, why is it so? Because of the movement of the market. I want you to understand that we are trading a spot trade using RoyalQ bot, and you can never go wrong trading spot trading. And every spot trading is real life activities. Now, here is another thing I want you to know that make this bot amazing. Looking at this market called Bitcoin, what you could see here is a 1-week candle chart. Let me use a day candle chart. This is a day candle chart, okay? What does RoyalQ help me to do? Looking at the price of Bitcoin at this place is $59,000. Somebody who is buying Bitcoin to hold Bitcoin, when he spent this $59,000 to buy 1 piece of Bitcoin, and all of a sudden Bitcoin has now fallen down to 43,000. Guess what? 59 minus 43. Let's see how much has dropped. 1. $16,000 has dropped in this guy's account. So when he go to his Binance account, he is not going to see for $59,000 again. The $59,000 will drop down to 43,000. If he's using a bot RoyalQ to trade only Bitcoin, what would he be seeing in his floating loss? $16,000. He will be seeing $16,000 as a floating loss. Now, why is he seeing $16,000 as a floating loss? Because the price of Bitcoin has dropped from $59 to $64,000, $43,000. If you check the difference, it's $16,000. So that becomes his floating loss. Is that a real loss? No, it is not a real loss. It is still his money. What would that person do? Patient. Why? Bitcoin is still going to reverse and move ahead of and move back to 59,000 and move from 59,000 and return back to 69,000, which was his all-time high, and move beyond 69,000 and move close to $70,000 to $80,000. So if this is going to happen, the only thing that requires while using this amazing bot is two things: patience. And while you are impatient, what is going to be happening? Profit. So using RoyalQ to trade cryptocurrency removes the fear, it removes the doubt, it removes the confusion, it removes the headache, it removes the anxiety. It gives you the peace of mind. But you must come to understand that there is always movement in the market. And whenever there is movement in the market, what the bot always show you every time you are looking at this, you are seeing the floating loss, you are seeing the percentage drop, all the bot is showing you is exactly what is going on or happening in the market. So what do you need to do? One simple thing: provide enough fund. If you provide enough fund, no matter what the market is doing, you'll be making good profit every day. I understand that some people had not made profit for the past 2 days, for the past 3 days. Why? Because even today, all the market dropped. All the market dropped. Some dropped 15%, some dropped 10%. All the markets dip even more today. And I have always made this thing very clear to everyone. RoyalQ is designed for the game of the deep, because one thing has been actualized and understood about cryptocurrency: even though the price will always go up, the market always dips. Look at it over here. The market always dips. Did you see? The market always dips. It always dips. Now, because the market always dips, RoyalQ was designed to give you the best experience even as the market is dipping. And I told you initially, this RoyalQ does not trade the future of this market. It is not used to trade future trading. It is only used to trade quantitative trading. Now, let me show you what RoyalQ does in this market. Imagine you buy here. You are not making any profit right now because you are not using RoyalQ. But what happens to the guy who is using RoyalQ to trade cryptocurrency? RoyalQ will buy this market as it dropped in this red candle. Guess what is going to happen? RoyalQ is going to make profit for you on this place as this market went up. And guess what is going to happen? RoyalQ is going to follow all this market and buy it all the way down to this last point. Now, look at how this market recovered immediately. Did you see that? Now, RoyalQ is going to sell this market from here up to this place. RoyalQ is going to buy it again, sell it again, buy it again, sell it again, buy it again, sell it again, buy it again, sell it again. Now, this is what's going to happen. It's been buying right now. Right now, you could see the green candle showing it's about to reverse to sell again. Now, if you don't have money to follow this game from this place down to this place, you will not know, even though you are experiencing the dip, that people are making good profit. Imagine the guy who stopped buying at this point. Whatever that happened under this line I dropped, you see, up till now, the market has not come to where he bought it. Did you see that? Did you see? A lot of profit has happened all the way here. He didn't benefit from it. Profit has happened here. He didn't benefit from it. Now, the market has even dipped more. So the guy who has bought all the way to the dip is still enjoying the market, even though today all the market went down. The guy is still enjoying because the little movement we have today, as the market starts recovering, the guy has made a lot of profit. But the guy who stopped buying from here didn't experience anything. Nothing happened in his bot. There is no movement in his bot. And to the person, he would think that this RoyalQ is not working. This market is not working. Now, the only reason why that person thinks that way is because he has not truly understand. This is the game of the deep. Right now, as I'm talking to you, most of the market, like Chiba, like I think 1 inch, I think most of the market has done beyond 38 calls. I'm telling you. I think few of the market has moved beyond 90% deep that we have set. Now, I'm trying to do a little study. I have not approved or go ahead in optimizing the setting to increase the deep percentage. And the reason why I have not done that is that I want to see how long it's going to hold on to that 8 call before it starts reversing. Because if you don't have too much money, it is unnecessary buying the way all the way down. You can get to a point and actually stop and allow the market. If the market now dips more, then you now start buying from that dip. I told you, your market can be dipping. You could go and pause your robot. You could go and pause your robot and allow the market to dip to an extent. And when it dip to an extent, what happened? You open your robot again. When you open, what happened? Your robot starts buying again. You start converting profit. Okay, but I didn't want to complicate you with that teaching right now. Okay, I have videos already where I thought about it. So now the Royal Q is buying the movement of this market. You see, it follows the market down. The market recovers instantly. It makes profit all the way from here down up to here. It buys again, make profit, buys again, make profit, buys again, make profit all the way to here. Buys again, make little profit. Now buys again up to this point. Now, did you see this green candle? It has moved up, meaning there's a profit already. The person is some profit already. Because it moved from $42,000, now it's going up to 43. Now, this is what Royal Q is all about. It helps you to trade the movement of the market, the movement. So if you are using this amazing bot, you must understand the dip. It is the game of the dip. It is the game of the dip. It is the game of the dip. For instance, look at this robot. This robot bought Bitcoin at $54,000. Right now, the current price of Bitcoin is $43,000. So what is the difference between this? 54 minus 43. Okay, 1, 11. Meaning Bitcoin has dropped 11,000 from the price you start buying it. And how many quantity of this Bitcoin did we buy? We buy 0.011631 at this price. $637 is how much we spent. Now it has dropped 20.84%. Let's see the floating loss is how much. Did you see the floating loss? Now, this floating loss is calculated based on how much he invested. If you look at the total price of the Bitcoin from 54 to 43, it dropped 11,000. Okay, but because he only invests 659. Now, from that 659, this market has dropped 132. If you minus this, it becomes 7. I hope I'm correct. This minus this 2, this minus this 5. Okay, so he's having a floating loss of 132. If you remember what I told you about floating loss, because if you go to your account in Binance is having more quantity of the coin than robot. But looking at it, if the person goes to his Binance account now, what will he do? He's not going to see 667 investment. What he's going to be seeing is this amount, 527. Did he lose his money? No. The price of the thing he bought has dropped. So thereby, it reduced his money, but the quantity remained the same. So there is no need for alarm, no need for worry, no need for panic, no need for even thinking. No, the only thing you have to do is what? Patience. If you don't have more money to put in the market and open your margin call, what is margin call? This is margin call. And open your margin call and start converting profit. What do? Patient. If you have money, top up your USDT, open your margin call, keep buying the dip. This bot is designed for the dip. So you must learn how to buy the dip. Take your position right now. Like our boss Dennis will say, take your positions right now. All the markets are dipping. What should you do right now? Put in more money in your USDT, open your margin calls. If your margin call has exhausted the call, for instance, you are making 28 call or 29 call. If it has exhausted, what do? Extend your margin calls. Increase your margin calls. Keep buying the dip. Why? The market will surely reverse and come up. There is nothing like the market will go 0-0 and your bank account will wipe. Can I tell you, even if your account moved from $530 down to $50, that doesn't mean your account has wiped. No, all this money is in the floating loss because of the decrease of the price of the market. What do you need to do? Patient. Why? Put even more money and buy more coin from that particular coin, because it will surely go up. And when it goes up, it will return back all this your money with maximum profit. So there is no need to be worried. No need at all. Let me show you. This particular account, this account used to highest, it will dip and the balance will remain around 4,000. But guess what happened today? This particular account dipped and the balance remained 2,000 plus, showing that all the market drops so well. Now, guess what happened when all the market was dropping? The account keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. Now, I want to see you, okay, look at the profit. Did you see? I believe that most people knows what happened yesterday. Oh, sorry. I believe that most people knows what happened yesterday. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So I believe that most people knows what happened yesterday. Most people know what happened yesterday. Now, but look at that same yesterday. This account made $46. Okay, look at, most of us, we have not entered the next day. We're already in the next day here in Asia. It's making $11. Now, you could notice a lot of people can testify that yesterday they didn't make money. Why? The only reason why people didn't make money yesterday is that they didn't have money to buy the dip. Look at the back chart and see what has happened. Okay, all the market is now recovering. Now, did you see one thing about trading cryptocurrency? Bitcoin, everything has started recovering. This was -10 before. All these things were -15. But look at it, they have all started recovering. So even though they dipped, but they have started recovering right in the dip. Look at Atom. Look at Atom. This market dipped today. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yesterday, look at what happened. It dipped. Look at today. The last green one is today. Okay? Which means it fell from $42 down to less than 36. I think that's what it is. Look at it here. It fell from this place down to this place. You see? See the recovery. Recover up to this place. Today, now this happened on yesterday being 6th. Today is 7th already. Look at the candlestick on 7th. Did you see? You see how greenish it is? Recovered back instantly. So all the market that fell yesterday, what have they done? They have recovered. Look at Matic. I know how much Matic. Did you see Matic? Did you see? Now look at Matic. Matic, did you see the fall? Profit, see the fall. Now see the instant recovery from here to here, then even up to this place. You see? So it is the game of the deep. Imagine looking at this market, how it is. Which kind of manual trading would you do and make a lot of profit from this market, if not Royuki? That will make profit for you all the way like this, buy this market down straight here and recover instantly. Did you see that? And recover instantly and start buying. You see, even fall again, even fall again at this place, recover instantly again and buy up to this place. You see, buy again, buy down to this place. Did you see the profit up to this place? Now buy again, little profit, buy again, now recovering again. Which other kind of manual trading will give you such an opportunity? In crypto space, there is no other manual trading except using Royuki bot. Make the money available. Use my optimized setting, whether you are copying a trade or you are doing a manual trade setting. That's all. And you are good to go. Whenever you see money reducing in your Binance account, it does not really matter. I think I've explained this thing several times ago. Oh, this account have signed off. Okay, now it doesn't matter. Don't worry because you see the money in your Binance reducing. It is normal. Look at this ICP. ICP, look at the drop. Look at the drop. Look at the drop. Did you see? What else can you use to trade this market and be making this little profit, if not ROUQ? What else, if not ROUQ? This market dropped down today to almost $29. You see where it fall from here? When it's heading to almost, let's assume $39, fall down to $29, now recover again back to 31. So it's all about having the knowledge on how this trade works. The market always deep. Please understand this thing. The market always deep. Even though we experience a bull run for 2 weeks, we are going to experience dipping for the next 3 months. We experience a bull run for the next 1 month. It's possible for the next 4 months, the market is going to be dipping. But here is the beauty. Why the market is dipping, there is always a bull run in the deep. This is a bull run. There is always a bull run in the deep. There is always a bull run in the deep. Meaning people make a lot of money while the market is in the deep. Just like you could see in this account I'm showing you. Did you see? Even while people are complaining their market is in the deep, look at this account, it was making profit. Now let me show you another account. Now see the same account, see another account. Now, why was this account not make more profit in this dip? Because he didn't have enough money to buy the dip. Did you see? The capital reduced. Did you see today? It was making only $1. Why? He didn't have enough money to buy the dip. Now, most people, when your bot run out of money, most times we find out that after a while, the bot regain and recover some profit. Now, when the bot recovers some profit, just like you could see here, you could see that $100 has been recovered. Did you see this? You could see that $100 has been recovered. Now, but before this $100 is recovered, most times you will notice that your bot is sending you a message. It cannot open a position because of, how would you say it? You see, it failed to cover positions due to insufficient exchange balance. So thereby it has stopped opening position. What happened? Money has finished in USDT. And you find out what will happen. Most of all the trades you are trading will close. You see that? Mana, XRP, BTC, Ethereum, ICPC. So it has actually closed all the coin. It has actually closed all the coin. All the coin has closed. No one is open. So when I have recovered $100, what am I expected to do? Looking at this market now, I could see that Atom is performing because it is the one that has lesser floating loss. What do? I have to click on it and go to the margin call. I have opened it before this meeting. And go here and reopen the margin call so that the bot will start performing. Most people, they will see money in their robot. They say, but I have money in my balance, but my bot is not performing. What is the problem? Your margin call is closed. Right now, the margin call is open. Whenever it's closed, this is how it looks. Whenever it looks like this, that means it's closed. This shows it is closed. That's why it says to you, initiate margin call. When you open it now, it will now ask you to stop it. Now, did you see the lighting has changed? Now, what did it say to you? It says stop margin call. Okay, showing that it is open. So anytime you notice that your bot has recovered some money, just like we could see this one recover some money, what do? Go back to some of the markets. You look for those ones that have lesser floating loss. That shows those ones are performing. What do? Open their margin calls again so that your bot can start performing. So anytime you see money here, that's exactly what happened. Now you go to BTC. You see the margin call is closed. So what do? I go ahead to open it. Now it is open. If this market drop a bit now, my bot will take another call. If it goes up, it sells. Did you see that? Okay. So I believe I have shown you much big things that you need to understand about this robot. So no matter whatever you are seeing, you could see this, you could see a heavy floating loss. Some people are saying the floating loss are bigger. You could see floating loss over here, right? Okay, you see floating loss here, right? You see 302, 187, 197. There are people who have, I think I got floating loss, I got more than 60% deep already. Some people, some of them have more than 60%. So it depends. So guys, this is how simple trading this robot is. Look at all the markets. It's all the same thing. Look at ADA. You see, they're all recovering. Look at the last candlestick green. They're all recovering. And you could notice that all the market is in the deep. If you notice, every market I show you, this is what you normally see. Why? Look at it. It's all in the deep. So do you see that? All the market is in the deep. Let's check if it is true. All the market is in the deep. Look at Avas. Okay, we're trading Avas. Okay, Avas is trying to come up. Look at Avas from here down to the deep. Got a bull run, down again, a little sell, right now going down again. You see? Now, if you still check it, okay, you see, all the market are still in the deep. Do you see the distance? All the market are in the deep. But right in the deep, there is always a bull run, right in the deep. So that's why we trade the deep. That's why you must understand what it means to trade the deep. Look at even Dodge. You see? This is profit from here to here. That's a bull run. This is a real bull run. This is a bull run. And all these things are happening in the deep. All these things are happening in the deep. Did you see that? Do you see the distance? All these things are happening where? In the deep, in the deep, in the deep. So that is why we trade the deep. There is more profit you are going to make if you trade this market in the deep. There is more profit you are going to make. Look at Suchi. Suchi. I think I saw Suchi now. Suchi is in the deep. You see Suchi? Suchi has been in a bull run. It has been in a bull run. Right now, what's happening? It's dropping. That's how it is. Okay, let's look at the previous of Sushi. Now, did you see that? So actually, we are still in the deep. The bull run that happened in the Suchi happened in the deep because look at the entrance where it started falling. Look at it. Now look at the bull run. Look at what's happening. All these things are right in the deep. So somebody who stopped buying at this point didn't know what is happening inside the deep. Guys, I believe you are understanding what I'm showing you. I mean, this is simple. So ROUQ is the game of the deep. Is the game of the deep. Please let this thing sink in your heart today. This bot helps you to enjoy this. Without this bot, there is no perfect system that gives you the ability to enjoy this deep. It's only ROUQ. It's only ROUQ. It's only ROUQ. Oh, guys, I wish you are getting what I'm saying, which I believe you are. I wish you are getting that. Now you see this one? Did you see all the markets? Did you see it? Look at the bull run. Where is all this thing happening? In the deep. In the deep. So somebody who stopped buying from here is not experiencing anything. Somebody who stopped buying from here is not experiencing anything. Somebody who bought up to this point, you see, that guy has experienced what is happening right now. But imagine the guy who bought at this last point. It is the guy who has been enjoying the market all the way down to this place. So it is the game of the deep. If you, I think with few examples, you could, okay, look at Mana. Mana has a recovery 11%. Look at Mana. Look at Mana. Did you see that? It's the game of the deep. Look at this bull run. This now a bull run. Let me open it very well. So let me use 4 hours. I think it's still a new coin. Did you see that? So look at what happened to Mana yesterday. Look at it. Right now it's dropping again. So there was a bull run. A bull run. A bull run. And all these things happen in the deep. Are you seeing that? You see the deep? You see? Recover and recover even up to the point of buy. You see? So anybody who buy from here will enjoy profit from Mana. So guys, I believe from my explanation tonight, you are able to understand what this is all about. It's about trading. Oh, sorry. I think this is wrong. This is wrong. Sorry. Let's go to money again. USDT. I think I use BNB, which is not supposed. But at least the thing I showed you is exactly the same thing. Like even if it is not what is happening on the market, but I think you understand what I show you on it. Now, that's exactly how the market is being done. So you see, all the markets are red. So meaning all the market, look at 1 inch. This one has dropped more than 90%. Now look, if you're looking at it now, you could see there's a bull run even in the deep, even here in the deep. You see, it's sold down to this point, recover back here, make a red here. Now it's giving good profit. It's on the bull run, right in the deep. Let me minimize it so you can understand what I'm saying. Did you see that? Wow, did you see that? All the way here, move here, come down all the way here. Now it's moving again. Look at all these things. They all happen in the deep. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? All this is not happening in the deep. Now watch this. Watch this. I want to show you something. Oh, this make it too small. Even though the market was dipping, here is a bull run. Bull run. All this in the market for his profit. I wish this can show you. So all the way, any green candle you are seeing, all these things are profit all the way. Profit all the way. Profit all the way. This is a profit. This is a profit. You see, these are all profit all the way. So no matter what the market is doing, people are making profit every day. See, it has fallen from 4.29 down to 1.99. Right now, it has rose again from 1.99 up to 2.34. So meaning the market is actually still going up. But the people who don't have money to buy this deep will think something is wrong or the market is not going to recover. Of course, it's going to surely recover. But you need to have enough money to buy the deep. Okay, I believe my explanation tonight is now very clear. Thank you so much, but please never forget, where is the best place to be? The best place